Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of the Blu-Rays. And first we start off with The Fifth Element, which I absolutely fucking love. I say that for a lot of movies, but I mean, this is one I had on VHS, then I bought the Super Bit DVD, then I bought the 2-disc special edition, and then I bought this. I mean, that's 4 rebuys. This is an excellent movie directed by Luc Besson. I hope I'm saying his name right. Director of La Femme Nikita and The Professional. My dad and I, as I said in my last video, we're huge, or one of my last videos, we're huge science fiction fans. And we went to see this because it's science fiction, directed by the guy who did The Professional, and has Bruce Willis in it. But we didn't know anything too much about it. But we were both very surprised. And the cast is excellent, though. Chris Tucker can get very annoying at times, but he was pretty good in this. And Gary Oldman, over the top but good. Mia Jovovich, she was awesome as the character of Lulu. But yeah, everything about this movie I love, and most people remember this character with her singing. Gosh, she has a fantastic voice. So if you like Luc Besson, Bruce Willis, science fiction in general, see this movie. This is definitely a classic. And next up, another sci-fi classic, and is also my 18th favorite film ever made, and that is Serenity. As some of you know, this is the kind of movie sequel to Firefly, and this was awesome. I think a lot of people, when this came out in 2005, said, and these are diehard Star Wars fans who said they preferred this over Episode 3. It had the same magic as the TV series, and yeah, just everything about it, except for 2 little things I'm not going to give away because they're really major spoilers. But this was actually tied with Batman Begins for my favorite movie of 2005, and it's just too bad Universal just didn't market this really good. Because I don't think a lot of people knew about it, which is very sad, because this could have been a very big box office hit, but unfortunately wasn't. And next up is The Forbidden Kingdom. I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I am a huge fan of Jackie Chan and Jet Li, and I love martial arts films in general. It was a fun movie to watch. It was more cool to see these 2 powerhouses in the same film. Though they only had really one big fight scene, but even that was pretty good. So I recommend this film. Next up is Friday the 13th Uncut. I was a little weary about buying this because I was thinking, yeah, uncut, and it's not going to be. And it actually was. A couple of scenes that were cut from the original film were in this. It's actually very good to watch on Blu-ray, so I don't know if I'm going to get any of the others. I've been debating it, but I think the ones I'm mostly looking forward to getting on Blu-ray are number 7, and if New Line does it, they're Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X, so yeah. And of course, I have the remake, the Killer Cut. This was a very big surprise because anybody knows me, I love Friday the 13th. It's my favorite horror film series, and I watch it like Star Trek very, very religiously. And when I heard they're going to remake this, I was, well, to tell you the truth, I'm getting sick and tired of going, they're remaking this, blah, 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 because I see the trailer and I'm like, oh, I'm intrigued. And this was one of those times. And I went to see it the day it came out. Ironically, Friday the 13th of February of this year, and I was very surprised. It was really good. I liked the guy who played Jason, Derek Mears, and I've never been able to pronounce his name, but the guy from Supernatural, he was really good. He's done 2 horror movie remakes, this and House of Wax, and I prefer him in this a lot more. But yeah, if you're a horror movie fan or Friday the 13th fan, I do recommend this. You may not like it. You may like it or you may not. So just give it a shot. And of course, the other Stanley Kubrick film, Full Metal Jacket. And the funny thing is, I am not big on Vietnam War movies. I like this one and The Deer Hunter. I'm more or less, I like World War II ones for some odd reason. But this was really good. Vincent D'Onofrio, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He was excellent in this movie. So is R. Lee Ermey. Oh man, he can play an asshole. Really, really good. But yeah, good movie. Definitely recommend it. And of course, Ryan 1988's favorite film. I hope it's this one or it's this one. I don't know yet, but I'll show them both. I have John Carpenter's Halloween and Rob Zombie's Halloween. This is my 17th favorite film ever made. It is awesome. It doesn't rely on gore. And, well, you know this. You all know the story of this. And I'm assuming you all know the story of this. I do have this, but I more or less have watched this for the 4-hour making of, which I find really, really good. So, yeah, the Michael Lives, the making of Halloween, a 4.5 hour documentary. I actually watch it more for that than I do the actual movie. But it's an okay remake, but did it deserve to be remade? No, it did not. And of course, the film series. I said I was never going to rebuy on Blu-ray, and I ended up doing it. All 5 Harry Potter films. Well, the place I go to where I buy my Blu-rays used, they had these brand new for $19.99 each, and I said, well, fuck that, I'm buying them. So far, this one is still my favorite out of all the Harry Potters, because it's more true to the book than any of the others. I like the fact when people say, this one is more truer to the book. Well, spoilers, in the book, the ending of this film happens in an earlier chapter, so this is not the closest to the book, and yet it's my second favorite, but this one is more truer to the book, and it is a great, great movie, and I suck because I didn't get to see Half-Blood Prince in the theater this summer. I suck so bad. And of course, Hellboy and Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. This one I prefer over Hellboy 2, though both are 9 out of 10. This one I just thought was way, way better, and blah, blah, blah. This one was really good, but I think it came out at the wrong time. It came out a week before The Dark Knight. But it still did pretty good at the box office, but not as well, I think, as a lot of us Hellboy fans wished it to be. But definitely, this one's the best out of the 2. My parents agree as well that this one was better. And laugh all you want. High School Musical 3, because some of the shifts I had to work in photo were nights, and I had to stay in photo all night, and it was boring, and this was being played, and I watched it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm liking this. I hate the first 2, and I didn't expect to like this, but I actually did, so whatever. But am I going to go see the 4th film? No, I am not. Not Japan. Hello, wrong country. Korea's answer to Godzilla, The Host. This was a fucking excellent movie. I'm not really big on a lot of foreign films, mostly horror or action, but this was great. I am a huge Godzilla fan, so that's what attracted me to it. This was great. It also has a little bit of Cloverfield in it, but I definitely recommend this movie, and that is true on par with Jaws, because it did get me jumping in a lot of scenes, so I definitely recommend it. The Steelbook for I Am Legend, which, like The Dark Knight, was bought at Future Shop. Really, really cool, and I love the back. This evacuation for priority evacuees only. I thought this was really cool. So really, I love the steelbooks, and I have the normal steelbooks as well. Next is The Incredible Hulk, which I actually like this over the first film. Not much really to say. I am a little mad that they replaced Sam Elliott with William Hurt, though I do like William Hurt, but Sam Elliott is just an excellent actor, and he's one of my favorites. I did like Edward Norton playing Bruce Banner, a little bit more than Eric Bana, but Eric Bana is awesome as proven in Star Trek. So, yeah. And again, over the 10-minute limit, so I will be back with part 3.